I can
Who rap?
still do.
Study rap.
Yeah, he be trying to. We're gonna come up with a rap song. We're not live yet?
Oh, you said that. Give me a water just in case.
You want some more?
Our mic's on.
Huh?
Are they on?
Yeah, the mic's on.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we sophisticated now.
I see.
So the whole room is like a
I
microphone. You know? We coming up in the world.
I see.
We ain't
I
playing.
love it. Y'all gonna have the round table talk next.
Come and see, you never know.
Type in real spill.
And this the real spill.
Go with the time.
We just 503.
Yeah. We're blaming on power.
Yeah,
We just had some technical difficulties.
that's what it is.
Technically.
Yeah, technically we did.
Then you're going live, so she'll be tell us every time.
Yeah.
Huh? In my bathroom. Well, I got in both bathrooms. They closet. You live, man? Well, he just hit it. You hear it? Okay, she gonna walk up. I guess I gotta go do it myself.
What you gotta do?
She supposed to be on live to tell us if she hears it.
Oh, okay.
I'll do it. Tell her, say something.
It's the Real Spill Podcast. Coming to you live from the Spill Cup studio. I'm trying to get my announcer voice going.
Yeah,
you know, and
it's
everything.
radio voice.
My radio voice. Yeah. Coming to you live from the Spill Cup studio.
Okay.
The Real Spill. No, that ain't. Let me see. It is the Real Spill Podcast. Lazy on a Sunday afternoon.
Breaking up. She said. Very, very low.
I ain't here to look at them. Hello, hello. Yeah, I hear now. You good? It went lower. I hear it. Hello, hello. All right, I hear it better now. Hello, hello.
Hello?
Yeah, I do it.
Hello?
We there?
It's still low, but I hear it though.
You hear us? All right. Yeah. I might have did it right there. Whatever that was.
Yeah, that's it right there.
That sound good. Yeah.
That's all the way up? Okay. Appreciate it, player.
Oh man. We in?
All right, yeah, we live.
We there, man. I'm telling you. See, that's why we call it the Real Spill. Because it is a real spill, man. So we had some technical difficulties.
We sure did.
We there now.
All right.
Man, episode 40.
Yes, sir.
Man, you know what? We're coming up on 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, we are, man.
of
We
the
will
Real
talk
Spill
about what we're going to
podcast.
do.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to, you know,
Whew, I'm trying
really
to
do something.
catch my breath.
Yeah, you've been working hard. Yeah, you've been working hard. I really
shout out to our new member on the staff.
New member on
our
the
new
staff.
tech support.
Man. Tech support.
Killer Cam.
Producer. Tech support. Yeah, man. Yeah, we so happy to have Cam.
Yeah.
Here with
Thank you,
us,
Killer.
man. You don't see him, but he's working behind the scenes, man. So
Yeah, he always around, man.
he always around, man. We're growing, man.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
We welcome everybody for tuning in to the Real Spill podcast.
Yes, sir.
We are coming to you live from the Spill Cup studio. This is studio number 2.
Yes, sir.
So when we moving on, you know, 3 is coming. But it is the Real Spill podcast.
I'm so excited.
Episode 40. Still in year number 1.
Yeah. Not yet.
Yeah, we coming
but
there.
we getting
man.
there.
We coming close to our anniversary, man. I'm excited about it, man.
We sorry about the delay. You know, the power went out right before we about to go live.
Yeah.
It ain't nothing but the devil, but we denounce you, devil.
Yeah.
Underneath my feet you shall be.
Wow.
All right.
Yes, sir.
You see, I put that word on it.
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
You know what my pastor preached about today?
What's that play?
He was saying that preaching, but you got to mix faith with the word.
Come on with it.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
He said
You got to put that action
mix
behind
that
it.
thing together, man.
You got to
what
put
I'm
that
saying?
action behind it.
You know, if you just gonna take the word and don't mix any faith with it,
Right.
and you don't see any results, you'll give up. But if you mix some faith with the word,
You see some results, don't you?
whew,
I
man,
like that.
He
Yeah, I
is
like
a
that.
faithful God.
You went to church
Yeah.
today?
No, I didn't.
You did?
Okay. All right, that's cool though.
What about you?
I didn't.
You didn't go to church today?
Oh, we ain't
All
gonna
right, we
judge
ain't
you.
gonna judge you, but
okay.
find you a house of worship.
I have a house of
I know you do. Oh, okay, you thought.
Yeah, you starting off wrong, man. You starting off wrong,
I'm
man.
already starting.
Yeah.
Just because I didn't go to church today don't mean
I did not judge you. I was
No.
just saying, you know, make it a priority.
Right. Okay, but I'm gonna go and get it started.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know we running behind, and they so important. I know they got stuff to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Because I know
That's
Kathy
why
trying
I'm
to get
so
the
excited,
chasers
man,
tonight.
because they here and everything.
Yeah. I mean, Lady K trying to get the chasers tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good. But I'm gonna be down there too. I ain't gonna get there till 9 though.
Okay.
But this is episode 40.
Episode 40.
As the sign machine say.
That's what it says.
Then and now.
Then and now.
Yeah, of the Real Spill podcast.
Real Spill
Happy Sunday to
podcast,
everybody.
man. Yeah, happy Sunday
Happy
to you.
Sunday.
And even though they really don't need any introduction,
They really don't.
I'm gonna do one anyway.
Thank you, sir.
Today, our guest, I call them the dynamic duo,
Okay.
aka Thelma and Louise, aka Wilma and Betty,
Okay.
aka Kathy and Lacey.
Oh.
That's for the old heads out there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Cagney and Lacey. Yeah.
Queen Lala
Queen
and
Lala.
Lady K.
And Lady K, man.
Welcome
Let's
to the
welcome
Real
him to the
Spill.
Real Spill.
Yeah, welcome to the Real Spill.
Queen Lala and Lady
I know.
K.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so tell us a little bit about you, Queen Lala. I guess. Let them know who you are.
Don't snitch on yourself though.
Yeah.
Keep it on the surface.
Where you from? Where you
I'm
originally?
from Louisiana,
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Cajun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, does that make you a
By way of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
by way of Philadelphia?
Okay.
So I was gonna ask, does that make you a Tiger, a LSU fan?
Yes, that makes me a Tiger.
Oh,
LSU.
okay. All right. Well, we can't hold everything
Bingo.
against you, not everything, but yeah. And so you grew up in Louisiana by
Yes.
way of Philadelphia.
Right.
Right.
How did you get here to Birmingham?
Well, my dad's job
Okay.
transferred us here.
Okay. All right. So when your dad job transferred you to Birmingham, did you grow up in a neighborhood here in the city?
Well, when when we came here, I was 17.
Okay. All right.
I
Wait a minute,
grew-
that
I
mean-
grew up in Louisiana.
Grew up in Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
But that means you went to high school somewhere. That's what I'm trying to get
I
to.
well,
She probably ashamed of me when she went to high school.
Oh, okay.
I would.
actually,
I
when
would.
we came here, it was my 12th grade year.
Okay. So you still in high school?
So yes, and so yeah, I went to high school at Woodlawn.
A Woodlawn Colonel. That's the Colonels, right?
Colonels.
It's Colonel.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Woodlawn.
green and gold,
Yeah,
baby.
green and gold. All right.
I'm sorry.
Shout out to Belt.
Yeah.
I know he watched the Real Spill, man.
Oh, yeah,
Shout out
yeah,
to Belt.
Rosette.
Woodlawn Colonel.
AKA Aquaman.
Aquaman.
yeah.
So, well, welcome to the Real Spill.
Thank you.
Yeah. Queen Lala.
Yes, sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right. And then we have Lady K.
Woo, this my road dog right
This
here.
your, okay.
This,
You
yeah.
well, You want to, you know?
Oh, you gonna? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, you want to tell about yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
She kind of move, you know.
She's smooth.
Yeah. She don't like to put, you know,
Yeah,
herself out there.
She kind of like.
She kind of move in the shadows.
She
She
let you-
classy.
She don't have to talk. She just let you see her.
Yeah.
work.
You know.
Yeah.
So, but you want to say something about yourself?
Well, what can I say?
See that?
Okay, I said enough for you then. I said enough for you.
I'm Kathy. I'm from Birmingham. I actually from here.
Yeah.
Grew up in Pratt City.
Yeah. West side.
She want to shout out to the PC, the
Yeah.
1-4.
Yes, sir. Yes,
But
sir.
also was raised in East Thomas. Went to school, graduated from Parker High School.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thunder and
Under
her.
her.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
roll with that.
okay, yeah.
They cousins to mine.
Yeah.
We y'all cool.
That's
with
your
it.
cousin.
Yeah, you know the purple. You know we accept
Okay, the
anybody
purple
with purple.
thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
I
with
got
the
you.
purple,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Just Lanier, mine, Parker.
Fairfield.
Yeah,
all
Fairfield.
that.
Yeah, we roll with y'all.
It's an animal.
Yeah, real animal.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. We just want to welcome y'all to the real spiel,
Thank you
man.
for
To the
having
real.
us.
All right, we so happy to have y'all today. And our topic today is then and now.
That's right.
Then and now. I'm gonna let Cole tell us about what did he mean when he came up with this topic, then and now.
Well, you know, it's just basically talking about the past versus how things are in the present.
Mhm.
You know, how we grew up, you know, when we were coming up versus how kids are growing up now. Some of the things that have changed, you know, like the music, the television, clothing, you know, things that, you know, affect us day to day.
Yeah.
And just talking about how they have changed over the years, you know. Said some of it good or some of it bad, or, you know, saying some of the stuff ain't been changed at all. You know,
Okay.
so yeah, we're going to get into it. Y'all ready? Y'all excited?
Yeah, y'all ready for it?
Oh, I'm
Okay.
going to start off with Lady K then.
Yeah, go ahead,
Okay.
Doc.
I got a
Yeah.
question. So,
The then and the now.
yes, sir, then and
Right.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
Then and now. What's one of the biggest changes you have noticed since, you know, when you were coming up, you know, when you were younger? I know you're number 20, but just the difference you seen from back in the day when you was growing up versus now. What's one of the biggest things that you be like, dang, times have changed.
The biggest thing that I have noticed is
Yeah.
you don't see, you know, kids outside playing.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Mhm.
because they so stuck up in the house on social media now.
Right.
They have, you know, games they can play with, you know.
Right.
But you don't see the kids outside socializing with
You
each
do.
other.
You do. But now in my neighborhood, they bad, and their parents put them out. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
But I hear what she's saying though. They don't go
Yeah.
out willingly anymore.
No.
Yeah, they don't go out willingly anymore.
Why do you think that is, though? Well, you
Because
said because of social
yeah,
media.
You have, you know, computers now. You have, you know, television that you watch everything on television, social media. You know, they do a lot of TikToks and,
Mhm.
you know, Instagrams or whatever. But
The Book of Faces. They be on
Yeah.
all that stuff. The
You-
Snapper
know.
Chapper.
Yeah. Do you think
all that
that?
stuff.
Do you think that hurts or is that helpful?
it, to me, I feel like it hurts.
How do you feel it hurts?
It hurts because nowadays, you know, kids, how we used to have to research things. Say,
Okay.
for instance, if you want to find anything out, you will have to, you know, look at the news or
Okay.
whatever. But you also will have to go to the library to research things.
Exactly.
So now, everything now is posted all over social media.
Yeah.
You know, and they put things on social media. So it's like, to me, I feel like it hurts our kids now.
Do you think it makes us lazy?
Yes, very lazy.
Oh, okay. All right.
Very.
Because that's interesting because I was doing some research when we were talking about this, and I was looking at Japanese kids.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So, and I'm getting into my question, but Japanese kids for about the first 4 years,
Mhm.
they do no tests.
Mm.
You know, all they do is character issue things
Mm-hmm.
of learning how to work with one another.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how to conflict
Building the
resolute.
character.
Yeah, building their character and
Yes.
everything.
Right.
So then after that, you know, they started, you know, going into academia, but their first roots is to build their character.
Mm.
Right.
And to
Right.
learn how, you know, and everything. So
Yeah.
in social media, do you think that it has hurt us as people because or do you think that we still have good character?
I mean, I would say we still have good character, but we sometimes try to portray ourselves as other people's characters because we're looking at what they are presenting now in the world. You know, we're trying to take on other people's characters.
Hmm.
We're trying to be other people, imitate other people.
So that's fake then, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
And so that's that's
Okay.
not your character. That's
No,
somebody
that's
else's.
someone else's character.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
Right.
yeah,
that's what you know.
yeah. And the only character that we need to take on is the character of Christ.
Mm.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah,
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 yeah.
that's
That's a
the
tough
only
character to follow, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but it's possible.
No, very much so.
Yeah,
Very much
all
so.
things are possible.
Yeah.
So, Lala, what you think about it? I don't took your question, but
You did, yeah, but it's okay though. I was gonna circle back with
So
it.
Okay.
the most thing I've seen that have changed over the years, decades, is parenting skills.
Mm. Mm.
Yes.
Yeah, I agree with
Changed dramatically.
Yes.
How so?
Back in the day, then
Yeah,
as children,
right.
like we're sitting here talking now, it wouldn't be a child in here in our conversation.
Exactly.
Go
Right.
to your room,
Yeah.
that. Right.
deal,
Right.
be with children.
The grown folk
Yeah,
talk.
this grown folks talk.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now, they're all in the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
all in your face.
Yes.
You know, just soaking it all in.
Right.
Soaking it all in. And then when they grow up, and then they start acting like what they done already seen,
Right.
now it's out of control.
Uh-huh.
So back to the social media thing,
Mm-hmm.
because none of us grew up with social media.
No.
Mm-mm.
You know, we didn't have it, and and even though it broadened our horizon
Right.
on how we see things,
Right.
Mhm.
but has that hurt us? Because now our children are exposed to so much.
So much.
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
You know, how do you think that? So what's the pros and the cons of the then and the now? You know, even though we didn't have social media, but we had information. Like Lady K
Well,
said, you had to go to the library.
Right.
You had to research.
I remember when I was growing up. Oh my gosh, my parents they ordered what you will. We used to call encyclopedias.
They still call them that.
They still call them that.
Yeah, it's just obsolete
It's
now,
not-
but they still do.
Yeah.
Encyclopedias A through Z.
Right.
Right.
And that was good, but that had all the information that like what Google have now.
Yeah,
Right.
Wikipedia, yeah. and
So
all of that.
Google is nice as far as you trying to like want information of things. You
Right.
Google it.
Right.
You don't have to go through all the heavy books. So that place was so heavy.
Yes.
Right.
So that's good. But now,
But is the process of researching,
Mm-hmm.
because with Google you don't have to research.
No, it do it for you.
Yeah.
It does it for you.
So is the
Wow,
process
that's
of researching
the
it,
laziness.
even though the AI has made us more accessible to things,
Yeah.
but has it hurt us in the fact that the process of researching
Yeah.
things will make you work for it, to go dig and get it?
right?
I ain't mad at that part though. 'Cause I don't like to
I mean,
read.
for some things
Yeah,
it's good.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
if I need to know how to change a faucet,
Yeah.
I can Google it, and Google it can take me step by
Yeah.
step through it.
Right. Right.
You know, but if
Right,
I
right.
need
And
to,
YouTube.
Yes.
but now
Mhm.
AI has a thing where if I need a research paper, I can just tell AI what I need a research paper on it, and it'll pop it out.
And I love it. I mean, it's wrong. It's wrong. The kids should not be using
like
it
So
too.
my
No.
question is,
Yeah.
does it make us lazy though?
Yes.
Depending on how you look at it. Two things can be true. I would say at the end of the day, if you got a good work ethic instilled in you, then you just saving yourself time by doing that.
But
Because
what
you
if-
still know at the end
Right.
of the day, I got to put forth the effort to get it done.
But what if you don't?
Now, yeah, if you don't have a good work ethic, then yeah, you're being lazy. And then you'll always take shortcuts in life. So, I mean, I can understand the handicapping some people, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And then, like I said, for somebody who's aware, they'll know that it's just for this particular
and
time.
Here's the thing, as from the then, so
Right.
we talking about how we know we had to go research stuff.
Right.
Right.
But now, if we come to the now, and the more generations we get to the now, when
Yeah.
all they gotta do is speak and say, "Tell me how to do this."
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
is that gonna just deteriorate us?
Right.
But we're not thinking anymore. But the AI is thinking for
Mhm.
us.
Yes.
So we have no skills of resolving things,
Mm-hmm.
no resolution. You know.
Depend on the person, but I hear what you're saying, though. I hear what you're saying.
I say this too. Now then, we used to have the maps, globes.
Oh, Lord,
yes.
Jesus. So glad we ain't got to do
Please
that
get
no
on
more.
And
Oh.
now we have GPS to tell
Yes.
us where to go.
But here's a question
They won't-
about all of
they
that
won't-
though.
They won't know how to use a map.
Thank
Here's a
God.
question: what if the satellites go down now?
They have to go to the maps.
But you don't know how to use the map. And so that's
First
what
off,
I'm
where you
saying.
gonna find the map?
Where you gonna find the map?
Because I don't even think they got them in there unless you're at a rest stop or something. Maybe.
Maybe.
I don't even think they got them at the
probably
rest
don't
stop.
have them there anymore.
I
Right.
ain't
You
seen
know,
it
so-
in a long time.
and even how to read a map, you know.
Yeah,
Right.
that's tough.
Yeah, you know, do you know the different symbols of
Right.
or the signs, you know?
I get cross-eyed when I try to read them. So yeah, and that's why I got that lazy eye now.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Just
stay
like
away from
interstate signs are red and blue,
Yeah,
but state signs are white with black lettering.
boy, I tell you, this boy educated. This
Yeah.
man educated over here, bro.
Educated.
Yeah.
Because I'm from that era where you had to learn how to read a map.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and you had to learn how to, you know, what that map meant and
Yes.
what's north and what's south, what's
Woo.
east and what's west, and
I still can't tell.
Yeah.
They be like, man, head east. I'm going to the left or the right, player. Where we going? Here, the straight ahead. Or,
and
yeah.
even with Google, sometimes that'll mess you up because you know most of the time if you're entering onto the interstate, the entrance is going to be to the right.
Exactly.
But sometimes it's to the left.
Yeah.
And if you don't know how to read that sign and read
That's
the
right.
arrows, you know,
Yeah.
Right.
you'll be
Right.
messed up
That's
and
right.
everything.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
My question is a little bit, you know, as far as respect is concerned.
Mhm.
Yeah, is it better or is it worse in the then and in the or define what you think respect is?
R-E-S-P-E-C.
Okay.
Yeah, that
All
right
I'm
there.
glad you know how to spell it.
Yeah,
That is important. That is important.
Respect is. How do I want to say this?
Take your time. Take your time.
Respect is earned.
I agree that it is earned.
Mm.
It's
Mhm.
it's an action that you take.
It is an action.
It's an action.
What is
action
it
that you
based
take
on?
to-
What is respect based on? What do you feel respect is based on? What would make you? You're married,
Right.
so what would make you respect your husband? What is that action based on that you're gonna respect him?
That's-
Even now, and he's not here.
I don't know. I don't like that question, man.
What I'm saying is, you have to be committed to
Yes.
being respectful.
Mhm.
You know, it's something that has to be inside of you,
Yes, and
That
also
you-
taught. It can be taught as well too.
and it can be. It has to be taught.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it has to be trained. You have to be trained to be respectful.
Yes.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah, that's
that
true.
you don't. You know, I'm not just
This
out
is
here
how
with
you-
no
that's
boundaries.
How you treat people.
Yes.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was trying
How
to
you
get out of
treat
you. I was just
people.
trying to pull it out of you.
Yeah.
That's all.
Okay.
Yeah, how we treat
How we
people
treat,
and everything.
yes.
Yeah. So, do you feel that respect was better then than it is now?
From who?
From anybody, you know, do we respect ourselves now?
For the
depends
most
on
part,
you.
for the most part, what I see out there now, no. I say no.
It depends on the person.
It depends on the person.
Yes.
What about overall though? If you had to break
Yeah,
it down
I see.
percentage wise,
Right.
how
What
you
I
feel?
see now
Yeah, bro.
compared to then,
Yeah.
Right.
I would say it's about 50.
Give us an example of what was respectful then that is considered disrespectful now.
Mhm.
I would say as far as, we're going to go back to what Lala said as far as kids.
Right.
Back then, we was respectful. That was taught. Your parent could look at you
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
and
And
you
you
know,
know-
Yes.
what that meant.
Yeah.
Right.
You can look at them now.
Right.
Oh, it's now. Oh, you don't know. You know, if they gonna come up to
They
you.
gonna buck up at
You know,
Right.
like Lala said, they will buck at you
Yeah.
now.
Mm,
So whereas back then, we knew not to buck because we knew what we was
Yeah,
gonna be getting
yeah.
up from.
Cause back then, you know, your neighbor could whoop you.
Yes.
You know?
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Been whooped several times.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Shout
then
out-
you're gonna get one when you get home.
And then
Yes,
most of my
'cause
neighbors
they
was my
already
family
called your
anyway.
mama
Right.
and your
Yeah.
dad and say, hey, I already did.
I already took care of him, you know.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then,
yeah. I
well, you
want
just wait
him
till you
up
get
for
him.
you.
I'm gonna get him again,
right.
you know. And
Nowadays,
everything, so, yeah,
you
yeah.
cannot look at kids nowadays because you don't know they're gonna pull out a gun on you.
He ain't lying. I'm
or
scared
what-
of him.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can't say anything to the kids nowadays.
So then now we'll say that respect is not a priority like it was when we grew up.
But you look at this generation now,
Okay.
who's raising these kids
Right.
now.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just about to say.
You know.
even if
So
you
what's the
say-
solution to it then?
No, yeah, it's me.
Anybody?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. What
I
is
mean-
the
What is the
solution?
solution?
I mean, yeah, it started at home. You know,
It's gotta go back to the house.
parents got to be more. They got to interact with these kids and start grounding that in them at an early age. You know, instilling that in them. Be respectful. Be mindful of adults. Know when to open your mouth. Know when to answer. Teach them how to answer an adult when they ask the question.
That's
Just
good.
basic stuff. You know.
Right.
And like I said, my issue is I think because a lot of the parents nowadays, maybe because they was having the kids a little younger,
Yes.
or now because of the culture, you know, parents are still trying to do the same things kids were doing. Like it's a maturity thing, you know. So you
Okay.
basically got kids raising kids in a lot of ways.
Okay.
And because of the advancement in technology, you got kids now spending more time on the iPads, their cell phones, and parents not really dealing with them. And a lot of that too,
Ooh.
I see I'm going down a rabbit hole now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of that is the parents are getting overworked. See, I remember back when I was growing up, they had a set schedule.
Right.
It was maybe once a month my dad had to work overtime.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I knew like clockwork, he was gonna be home by 6 o'clock.
Right.
So now if I don't get home till 6, 7, 8 o'clock,
Right.
and my child is basically, you know, by themselves, unattended,
Right.
they're spending more time with, like you said, devices on the
Yes.
internet or whatever. And then when I get home, because I'm tired, I mean, I had that energy
Right.
to sit with them and talk with them and ask them how their day is going and stuff like that. So it's not that they bad parents, but they just may not have the time like they used to. So like I said, these kids a lot of times are raising themselves. So I
Yeah.
think that's one of the
Right.
issues right there.
Or the parents frustrated because they worked all day, they're tired, you
Right.
know, and everything.
Right.
And the kids is like, well, you know, what about me? You know, and so now
Right.
I'm not spending time with them, quality time.
Right.
And so, you know,
Because I mean,
an immature person is going to do what? They're going to act out
yeah.
Yes.
because they want that attention.
Yeah, I mean, but like I said, you walk into any household now, you probably see the mama on the phone, the daughter on the phone, the daddy probably on the phone or whatever. Everybody just doing their own thing,
Yeah.
and nobody interacting with each other, and they don't know what's going on with the kid life. You know, the kid on the phone talking to who knows from any country, any state, any city,
Exactly.
Who
and
they
they
talk-
being manipulated or
Yes.
Right.
influenced.
Influence.
You know what I'm saying, to do certain things, and then next thing you know, 5 years go by, and now they out here selling dope,
Yeah.
shooting up
It's-
people.
It's just like,
Yeah.
I mean, kids be down in the basement building bombs. Parents
Yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah,
know,
you
'cause
don't
they
know
go
what's going
down
on,
there.
yeah.
They don't go
True.
see what's going on. They don't.
Right.
Kids not close the door. We couldn't close our
Oh
door.
no, there ain't no door closed, man.
No.
What you close the door?
Yeah.
What you close the door
I
for?
took one off the hinge at one time.
No.
Yeah, man, you don't have no privacy in here.
Right. This
Yeah.
my room.
No, it's
you
not.
Ain't got
You
no
know,
room here.
actually,
And then, and I know it's gonna
you
sound
have a
bad.
privilege.
Yeah, but it may sound bad, but you can't. I ain't gonna say you can't, but parents don't whip their kids like that anymore. They don't put their hands on
no
them.
discipline.
No.
you know.
Right. Yeah.
For
Yeah,
real.
well,
And a lot of the parents nowadays are
that ain't what
thinking,
Laverne said.
yeah, they thinking if I hit my child, that child gonna look at me differently. They not gonna love me anymore. They gonna
Right.
have some harsh feelings towards
When
me.
they
So they
have
trying to
time
spare
out.
the child feelings
Right.
versus saying, you know what, either I'm gonna give it to you or somebody out there gonna give
Right.
it to you. So,
Yes.
But
yeah,
it's
law
a
that's
responsibility on the parents also because you
Yes.
can't whoop them out of anger either, you know.
no, you can't.
No.
That's all I ever thought. Yeah. They didn't feel like love when they were whooping.
No, you shouldn't.
Say
You
this
shouldn't.
gonna hurt you.
You shouldn't whoop them out of anger.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, though.
Yeah, you shouldn't be
But it's
emotional
gonna
when
hurt
you
me
whoop
more than
them.
it
You know.
hurt you.
Right, you got to take a breath.
You gotta take a breath and step back, you know, and
Well,
everything.
yeah.
and-
Well, somebody
and
tell
say
Larry Lee.
that. Yeah, well,
Larry Lee put them paws on him, man.
yeah, you know, but I mean, but he did it in love, though. You know,
yeah.
it's obvious.
He loved to beat me, or what you saying? Or he?
No, he was
he looked-
trying to give
it
an
was a
instruction.
correction.
Oh,
It was
okay.
a correction.
It
There
was
was
a correction.
instructions.
So how did you grow up then?
I mean, y'all tell me, y'all know me.
I
So
think
I
you-
think it
you-
turned out real
yeah,
well. You know?
yeah.
I think Larry Lee did a good job.
Oh,
you know,
I
and
appreciate it. But
Great
shout
job.
out, shout
Yeah,
out
shout
to
out to Larry
I don't even know
Lee,
the
man.
cameras at no more.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, shout out to
Larry.
him. Yeah,
Great
yeah.
job.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I tell him I appreciate that.
So we say that respect that was back then needs to be also now, but has the dynamics of it changed?
Yeah, because there's certain things I feel like society won't let parents do anymore, or parents nowadays feel like they can't do anymore. Mhm.
As in
Spank.
spanking or
Right.
and things like that. Let me ask you about language.
Mhm.
That it seems like now language has changed,
Right.
or the meaning of words have changed.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yes,
everything.
and it's this one word that just it's irking me so bad when I see it.
Say it.
Unalive. What is that?
Oh, I ain't never heard
Okay,
of that one.
that's-
That's a
You
new
never
one
heard
right
of
there.
that one?
Unalive. That's dead.
That's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And
they
that's when
they don't use the
they
word
unalive,
dead
You
anymore.
know, they say
Yeah.
unalive.
Oh, they
as
don't
far
want
as
to say that.
on
Yeah.
or television wise.
And I think that's media driven.
Yes, media. Yeah.
Because I
No.
think it's trying to put in our minds, because dead seems so permanent.
Oh, you know what?
It is.
Yeah.
And unalive doesn't seem permanent, but it is permanent, but it doesn't sound like it's permanent.
Okay.
So it's a softening of death,
And that's the
Yeah.
problem, right?
and
there.
that's the problem right there. Yeah.
Mhm.
So I saw on social media,
Yeah.
some folks say the reason why they use the word unalive
Mhm.
is because when they're on Facebook or so, evidently when you say dead or is,
Yeah.
they will
Shut it down.
shut it
Yeah,
down.
that's why I
So
say
media is
they-
controlling
so
it.
they-
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
they
will
controlling
unalive.
it, so they
Things
use
you
the word
can't say.
unalive because
I
it
know that.
doesn't sound so permanent.
I ain't know that.
You know, it doesn't sound so bad. But and what about words that when we grew up, I grew up in an era where you couldn't even say the word lie.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no.
You know, it had to be a story.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
now we seem like language now that we thought was vulgar language is almost like everyday language.
Yeah.
So do you think that's good or you think that's bad?
I still think it's bad
Mhm.
because if someone say that's a lie, you know, it just sounds
It's
so.
so harsh.
Yes, yes, yes.
It's,
You know.
yes, it's harsh.
The language is just wisdom.
So is it a deterioration of society? Because now people will say, "I f with you,"
Yeah, yeah.
and we would think
You had
that's
told me that the other day. Then you said,
Oh,
"Oh, remember he gave it."
Oh
okay,
no,
don't
she
worry
didn't.
about it.
She didn't use it, did she?
No, I'm just messing with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just messing
and
with.
that's like a term of endearment now.
Yeah.
But that word was thought of as a derogatory word, or
Yeah.
something that shouldn't be
It shouldn't be said.
said. Right.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
is it making society better, or is it making society worse, or making us like we just said unalive? Is it making us numb to whatever happens?
It all depends on the person
Yeah, it does
and
depend on it do depend on the person.
the setting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, what type of environment you in.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I'm with a certain group or a certain age, and I know they use slang, and I want to blend in with them or get them to understand.
Use the C.
you gotta talk their language.
Yeah. But I'm wise enough to know that this language should not be spoken in all circles.
Okay.
So,
I get
but
it.
because I'm with this particular group, I'm gonna say what I need to say so they can,
so they can grasp
understand where I'm coming from.
So they
So
can-
why not correct them?
Now, you right. You are right.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you, you own it. Yeah. Now, I would try,
Mm-hmm.
especially if this is a group of people that I deal with on a regular basis.
Yes.
So you have a
I would try to
relationship
get them
with
to talk.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say talk, but I would try to get them out of that mindset.
Yeah. And
You
it's
know.
because if you have a relationship with them,
Right.
where you feel you can approach them about
Right.
that language and everything.
Of course.
Yeah.
But then it's like if I'm talking to another adult, I'm be honest, I got homeboys and stuff. We use
Yeah.
slang with each other
Yeah.
because we know
Yeah.
this is us. This is us chilling, kicking it or whatever. So we gonna use probably words we shouldn't normally use.
Right.
So, but we're aware though that these are just words we're using in this moment, this setting.
Right.
So kids got to be able to understand that, at 14 when you saying I F with you, or saying I'm lit or whatever, all that stuff. That once you get 21 and you start getting in the workforce or whatever, you got to be able to turn that off.
Man,
you can't do that talking to the supervisor. I hope
I got a great example
Shit.
of a person we both know. We worked with him and everything, and he was young, and it was just his language.
I know who you talking about too.
And the supervisor come to me, and he was in his probationary period.
Yeah.
Great worker,
Yeah.
did his job, but the supervisor was saying, I got to let him go.
Yeah.
Because she was saying, he can't talk to me that way.
Right.
You know. And so we went, to both.
Yeah, we
to
did.
the supervisor and tried to explain to the that's just their language.
Right.
But we're going to go talk to him.
Right.
And his first thing was, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He said, that's just the way I talk, though.
Right.
And that was just the language of them at the time.
Right.
But she was stern that, no, you're not going to talk to me, because she thought it was attacking her authority.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he was just saying, that's how we talk.
Right.
And everything. So we can see the gap that happens.
Yeah.
And great.
and
Thankful for the grace of God, she saw it our way.
thank God.
Yeah, that he was a good worker.
Yeah.
I think he's still with the company.
He is, as far as I know. As far as I know.
So that's probably
Yeah.
been 15 years ago or so.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
That's
Yeah,
been a
yeah.
while
Shout
ago.
out to you, player. You know what we're
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
we know. You know what we're talking
Yeah,
about.
you know what we're talking about.
But
Yeah.
it showed us how the back then and then now, you
Yeah.
know, and then with the language, you
Right.
know. But it's that good or bad though, 'Cause what if it hadn't been mediators there, that we
It could've
Yeah.
went wrong.
could have gone wrong
Yes.
and
Yeah.
and everything. So, I think it's important that we learn, like you said, if you in that setting with your friends, we
Right.
can talk like this,
Uh-huh.
but we got to have enough maturity to
Right.
know that if we're not in that setting,
Right.
that we
Yeah,
can
you got to
talk.
conduct
As they
yourself.
say,
Yeah.
they turn it on and turn it off. You know,
Yeah,
when
yeah.
to turn it on, turn it off.
I don't think you should
And
say
they
it
don't
at
do
all.
that nowadays.
I think it's a lack of intelligence to say
Yeah.
it, But they use the words now
Yeah.
in replace of things, and I understand that. I understand
Well, he said lack of intelligence, but I hear what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
But
wait a minute, I changed that. Lack of articulation.
I mean, but like I said, if I'm in a certain setting,
Right.
like I could be okay. I ain't gonna call them by that, but I have been around lawyers. I mean, cats who work at CEO, or
Right.
not CEO, but work at corporate companies, things of that nature. And I swear, you think you was in a rap video.
Yeah.
I mean, because we all familiar with each other, we grew up with each other, so we talk in a certain way. But we know once we get outside this
So
circle,
when he in the courtroom,
yeah, I can't talk like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not going to even attempt to talk like that. You know what I mean? But it's just being able to turn, like you said, turn it on, turn it off. It's almost like, I hate using the word chameleon, because I used to tell people I don't like to be a chameleon, I'd rather be a rock.
but
'Cause
it's
a rock never
maturity
move.
though.
But yeah, a chameleon can
I'm-
adjust and
with the
adapt
fellas.
to whatever its
Right.
surroundings are. So.
Whatever surrounding.
Yeah, yeah.
But the young people don't seem like they'll say it
Oh,
anyway.
yeah, I just.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, and that's where the
Ain't nothing
parenting.
turned off
Yes.
with them.
Right.
Yeah.
They never turn
It's
it off.
always
It's their
on.
language.
Yes.
Right.
And they
No matter
expect
where
for you
they
to
are.
accept it no matter where they are.
And that's the part I don't agree with.
Right.
And like I said, if it's somebody that I have a relationship with, I will say, well, look, man, I get it. I understand why you talk like that. That might be okay in certain settings, but you have to be able to be aware that when you're in certain rooms, you cannot talk like that. People are not going to adapt to you. You have to adapt to them. And I try to tell
Oh,
them,
that's
like,
good,
so you
man.
need to work on
Yeah.
articulating yourself, you know what I'm saying, when you're in certain circles.
When you're in certain.
Yeah, just be aware of the surrounding. You
Yeah.
know how it is.
And that's just a sign of maturity.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Use your white
Yeah.
voice, as I say.
It's-
Yeah, use your white voice. Yeah.
Your next question, man. You're listening to
Oh, yeah,
and you're
sorry.
watching the Real Spill podcast, man.
Yeah.
This is Taliban,
I'm your favorite ring,
Cold
Cold
Steel.
Steel.
Man, we have two lovely
Yeah.
guests, beautiful inside and out, that's
Yeah.
with us today. That's Queen Lala
Mhm.
and that's Lady K.
Yeah.
So we're so happy
Royalty.
to have them. Royalty, man.
Yeah, I feel like I'm in
we're sitting here
Wakanda.
with royalty. I'm just excited, man. Yeah, and everything. It's EP40, then and now.
Yeah, episode 40.
That is
And
up
then
for
and
it
now.
now. What's your next question?
All right. So, what do you think is the biggest influence on today's generation? I always go to, not to answer the question
You
for
already
you,
know
but
my answer. is-
you always go to music. I think,
Oh.
and in particular, rap music, hip hop. But I would love to hear what y'all had to say. I'm gonna start off with Lala first.
Well, yes, I think the music is one of the influences.
Mm-hmm.
I do think that, and I think it's social media.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big influence.
Yeah, they hold a lot of weight.
Yes.
Hold a lot of weight. What about you?
Well, I would say not only go with the music, I would also say with the looks. As far as us ladies, now we're trying to keep up with how everybody's looking in the media. You know, getting our body done.
Oh,
We, you know, we got to keep up with
what it called, BBL?
yes, the BBLs.
I don't
and-
need that. I don't
You
need
know, cause we feel like that's what, you know, we see that's what the men are looking at and going towards or whatever. So we feel like a lot of our women.
Oh no, you go ahead. I was gonna wait till
no,
you
the
finish.
men, I don't
Yeah.
think the men looking at that.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh yeah,
They-
okay.
they-
I
Yeah.
want to hear what you have to say.
No, I had a question because you
Okay.
said the women are influenced by the different looks.
Yes.
Right. So what do you think inspired that movement as far as the BBLs, you know, or plastic surgery, period? Like what do you think made women just like, oh, I got to do something to my body, or I got to change the way I look, my appearance, because I'm not happy with it, or I want to enhance it even more? What caused it?
Now we finna go to the music part.
Uh-oh, come on
Yes,
with it.
that's we going
on
with
with
the videos that we see, you know.
Mm.
So the videos, you see the different women in the videos.
Yeah.
So a lot of, you know, the young women gravitate more to that. They
Right.
feel like that's what's in,
And
that's
some
what
of the
hot,
older ones too.
you know.
Yeah.
So I would say music influenced that as well, as far as, you know, what we see the women doing.
Right.
Right.
You know,
Right.
because at first it was dealing with, we seen models at first.
Right.
Right.
You know, you have to be a size 202,
Right.
whatever.
And that's,
Now,
and that's when they
that's
started-
out.
she can be a 18.
That's
Be
Yeah.
18, but
Yes.
you gotta have a.
She.
the models.
What-
though,
what-
they
what-
started doing
Oh,
the.
come on, say it. It is
They
real.
started doing
Yeah.
the
I know.
implants
Right.
Yes.
first. That's what
And-
started everything. All the
And even that,
Yes.
even that was through the media was influencing
Mhm.
because you thought that you had to be a size 2,
Right.
Mhm.
but now media has changed. I think it goes deeper than that.
Mm.
I think it goes back to like I talked about with the Japanese. I
Uh,
think it goes back to character. I think we put more emphasis on the outside than on the inside.
Mhm.
right.
You know, because on the inside, you know, and don't get me wrong, I think that, you know, I mean, from, you know, just the hair industry, I'm
Mm.
talking about with women, and, you know, you say the BBLs and all of that stuff, having your body done and making this perfect and making that, it's a multi-billion-dollar industry now.
It is.
And it's driven by what the media says is beautiful.
Or the
Yeah.
Kardashians,
Or the Kardashians.
because they're a force of nature.
Or, you know, just everything now, you know.
Mhm.
Sex sales. You know, I mean, what does a woman in a bikini have to do with selling a lawnmower?
I don't know, but it makes me interested.
But it makes you
Yeah,
interested.
yeah, I do pay
And
attention.
so, you know, but
Mhm.
my thing is that we've gotten away from character issues from the
Mhm.
inside,
right.
and we brought it to the outside.
Mhm.
So, you know, if it doesn't fit a certain mold on the outside,
right.
then people will start doing whatever to fit that mold.
Right.
Because I looked at this, and it was a survey done of 200 men,
Mm.
and he was a black man.
No.
Okay.
So it was 200 black men.
And they went in jail?
No, they wasn't in jail. They
Oh,
was-
amazing.
He was black men in
They
jail.
swear we all in jail.
They swear we all in jail.
God.
Or we all homosexual.
Yeah, yeah.
So
all
these
right.
were heterosexual men
Oh, okay.
that were asked the question, BBL
Right.
or natural.
Okay.
They also asked 200 women,
Mm.
black women, do the man wants a BBL or does he want natural?
Mm.
98% of the women said he wants a BBL.
Mm-hmm.
90% of the men said they rather natural.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So it's something going on there that somebody has been said that,
Putting it in their head. They
right,
think
the
that
media is saying that, you know, this man wants, but what he really wants is somebody that's real.
What about the percentage
So
that say
if
they
they
don't
really
kill?
listen to
That's
the-
where I fall
to
apart.
the I'm sorry.
Oh, no, you good. You go ahead.
So if they really listening to the rap music now, Kendrick Lamar in one of his songs was
Oh,
like,
no. No. You didn't
She
call out
listened to
Kendrick, did you?
Yes, she did.
I'm sorry, Kendrick. I ain't had nothing to do with it. The Real
Kendrick
Spill
Lamar, one
podcast
of his
supports
songs.
Kendrick Lamar and
Yeah,
all that
and
you do for the
everything he do.
community. Thank you.
he would rather have a natural woman.
Right.
So he said that in one of his rap songs.
Most men would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That,
So I
you know,
mean,
natural is
shouldn't that
okay.
influence the lady?
Yeah, it should.
But the media is being the influencer. where the men or the woman should be the influencer. It's like you say,
Well,
it's the
yeah.
media.
Yeah.
The media is saying that
Right.
you got to look a certain way.
Mhm.
The media is saying that you got to have a certain look. This is one of my pet peeves because, and it drifts even into out of the secular world into even the spiritual or the Christian world,
Right.
whatever religious world.
Right.
Because my question is, when did women behind become their face?
That's a good one.
Man.
Wow.
Because now, and
They was
even
behind their face.
the picture is taken with them looking over their shoulder,
Yes.
and so the emphasis is on how they look from the behind. When did that happen, though?
Yeah, they can answer. I'm gonna stay out there. I'm just gonna
It's the
sit
real
over here.
spiel, man.
Nah, I appreciate you, but I'm gonna just let them handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did it happen?
Or why? Why is that important?
I blame it on.
Oh, it's on the media. They saying
Oh,
that.
well, I was gonna say rap music, but yeah.
Well, and the media is part of rap music, or rap
No, yeah,
music
yeah.
is a part of the media.
Right.
So it's
It
the
probably
influence.
came from that video with
It started way back from there.
Who
but,
did Brick House? That's where it started right there.
That's the Commodores.
Yeah, Lionel
But
Richie
the
fault.
thing about music,
Lionel is your fault. yeah.
but the thing about back
But
then, it was
It was-
The
insinuated.
video wasn't like that.
No, it
Yeah.
wasn't.
no.
You know,
And it,
um,
the video I'm talking about is with I Like the Way You Move video. The lady that was in the video.
Talking about with Black Street.
but
No.
But the whole thing was with that, even with the
Oh, okay.
Commodores, because
Oh,
that
you
was in the
talking about,
'70s.
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Nah,
Yeah, that was in
They-
the '70s, and
Yeah.
not but you can see the progression.
Yeah.
That was in the '70s with Brick House, probably around 76,
Mm-hmm.
77.
Yeah.
But it was insinuated.
Yeah.
You know, if you were Southern, you knew what he was talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah, I know what he was talking about.
He was talking about a woman with a nice figure.
Yeah, he wasn't
But
talking about the house she lived in.
No, he wasn't talking about the house or that it was made out of brick.
No,
You know,
no,
that was
sir.
just a slang that
Right.
she a brick house. you
Built
know.
right.
Yeah, you know,
Nice and tight.
She mighty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lord have
She
mercy.
letting it all hang out.
Yeah.
She's a brick
Brick
house.
house.
Yeah,
Thank you.
but that was just a slang term. But in the video, they just showed you a girl walking.
Yeah.
But now,
No, yeah.
They had
Now,
they had
yeah,
videos back
like-
then.
yeah, they had videos
Like,
back then.
Like
Oh, now you can't even turn it on now, you know. And they're not insinuating anymore. They're not making you use your imagination.
No, they coming straight to
They're
it.
showing you the picture of it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Take your time.
they talked about the big
You talking about EU?
Yeah,
Oh,
well, you
Big
know,
Sir
old-
Mix a Lot.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Baby got back.
Yeah,
Baby
so
got
it's,
back.
yeah.
it has gone and it has influenced.
Mm-hmm.
And even though music did influence back then, but it made
Yeah.
you use your imagination.
Yeah.
But now it's
It's
no
just all out
imagination.
there.
It's just
It's
right
just
there
out there.
before you.
Yeah, it's straightforward now.
It's straightforward.
Yeah.
Straightforward
and
now.
everything. So, we would say back in the '70s, they made music about love.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
More of it is.
Yeah, but now they make
Nice
it's about lust now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's not about love anymore. So they changed the four-letter word.
Right.
You know, but
Now that's,
like I
that's
said,
another thing. Like back then, we used to slow dance.
Yeah.
Now-
nah,
Yeah. Everything
people don't even
up
dance
tempo.
anymore
They
in
don't.
club, do they?
Nah, I don't even know.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know.
they did. Yeah. Guys don't even
Huh?
ask
They don't-
girls
they
out
don't.
anymore.
They
yeah.
really don't.
Yeah,
They
depending on
don't.
what age group in the club, they'll still dance.
Okay,
Oh,
But
okay.
now slow dancing, no sir,
No
you ain't gonna
slow
see that
dance.
anywhere.
No,
Oh, okay.
No, you gonna see that
you're
in there.
not gonna see
Yeah.
that.
No, but DJs will tell you is because they felt like when you slow dance, it gave people time to catch their breath. It
Right.
also allowed people to kind of lose focus. So more up tempo music keeps people engaged, and of course you want to buy drinks and things of that nature because you
Keeps
constantly
you
going.
yeah.
So it's a strategy
it's
to
a
it.
strategy to
Yeah,
it.
but that was our time to put that work in. Yeah.
And you had a time to talk. You could whisper in her ear and
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
like that.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
so it moves away from relationship.
Yeah.
It's
And-
just,
and-
you know.
And that's an issue I think
And
with
that's the issue.
with relationships nowadays, especially with young people. they don't know how to sit in the room or sit face to face and communicate anymore.
Right.
That's good.
They feel more comfortable sending you text messages and
Yes.
than
Right.
even talking on the
And
phone. They don't
Even
even
talking on the phone, that
Yeah.
communication. You know, I had this problem with my grown children.
yeah.
You know, I would call them,
Oh,
they
but they
won't
hate
answer
that.
the phone.
But they'll text you right
But
back.
if I text them, they'll text me right back.
Yeah.
What's up? You know, and everything. I'm like, well, wait a minute. We
Right.
could be talking on the phone. You know.
They don't like it, man. For some
Yeah.
I
reason.
You
can,
get
I can be at a
miscommunication.
restaurant, and
The
across
text
the way
message.
you'll see a young couple.
They both
You know,
on the phone.
they both on the phone.
And sometimes they're
Yeah.
talking to each other
Yeah, they
On
be
the
texting
phone,
each other. Yeah.
on the phone. They sitting right there and they texting back and forth to each other.
But they-
What you want off this menu and everything?
Yeah. What you gonna go with?
What you gonna go with? Yeah. yeah.
I am going to get. Yeah. I'm like,
Yeah. What in the world is going
it's
on?
sad, man. Sad
Yeah.
time.
Man, time flies when we're having
really?
fun. I know we came on late in there.
We're gonna go to 6:05.
We're gonna go to
man, 'cause we
6:05. Go
minutes
ahead
late.
with your next question. Sir.
Oh yeah, okay.
Man.
So do you feel that today's generation has it better or worse than your generation growing up? So when you were younger, do you feel like it was better back then when y'all were coming up, or the kids nowadays have it better, you know, coming up?
I would say they have
Depends
it.
on what
I think it's even.
Hmm.
Cause yeah, like Lala said, it depends on what it is.
Right.
But I would say they have it. I would say better, because it's more advanced now.
Right.
You know, a lot of things more advanced. Like we said, you can search it up, you can Google it, you can YouTube it. You know, back then we'd have to, like I said, go to the library, search it.
Yeah.
You know, to find it or get it out of the newspaper. I don't even think they do newspapers anymore.
They some.
I ain't
very
seen the
small.
newspapers.
Yeah, it's a few
So-
still
It's a
around.
few.
Oh
I
man.
would
Yeah.
say they have it better as far as they can get it right then.
Yeah.
You know, just like that. But
Yeah.
back then with us, we had to get it through book, search it, whatever. We couldn't just go and say, hey, Google,
Yeah.
or hey, Siri, or anything like that, you know, to get an answer to something. So I would say they have it better, but do they know how to, how would I say, be thankful for it? I don't think so. I don't think they're
And
thankful
personally,
for it.
I don't. The Bible said that they become the generation become weaker, but wiser.
Right.
Yeah, so they smart.
Yeah.
You know, they can figure out. You know, you can hand sometime. I don't know what age. I'm gonna say 6,
Right.
5, 6
Yeah.
year
Oh,
old,
look, younger than that.
and they'll figure out
Yeah.
your
Oh,
phone,
yeah.
and you
They
can't
younger
even
than that.
figure it out.
My grandbaby
Yeah,
was
they'll
2 years old.
they'll
Yeah.
figure it out and everything. But they wouldn't know. They don't know how to read a map.
No.
Yeah.
No.
That's
No.
what I'm saying.
Because there are no more maps.
Or they can't. Or they can't do
I
simple
hope so.
mechanical things.
Right.
Right.
You know, they don't know that, you know, a wrench going to the right is tightening.
Yeah.
Going to
Yeah.
the
Left it
left
loose,
is-
right it
Yeah,
tight.
right.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
they're not going to even know how to write in cursive, so.
Well,
No,
yeah,
that's crazy, too.
Yeah, all
That
of
is
those
crazy.
things, so.
Yeah, because they do now a lot of e-learning.
Or tell time on a regular clock.
Oh,
See,
Lord.
they
boy.
don't even
They
wear
got
watches
digital.
anymore.
If they life on the line, they got to
Right.
tell you what time it is. They
Yeah.
dead, player.
Yeah,
They are dead.
yeah.
They
So,
are gone.
what a quarter till is.
Oh,
Right.
gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Gone.
And they'll say, well, how can that be a quarter till
When it-
and that's the 9? You know, what you mean a quarter till? Or a quarter after and that's the 3, you know.
Yeah.
But they don't know that it's been cut into quarters.
Right.
You know,
right.
3,
Look at you, man,
6,
educating the babies.
9, 12.
Even though they ain't
yeah.
listening right now.
That is quarters. It's
But
like
if they watch this video, they will know now.
they will know now that
Yes.
it's been, and so they can
Yeah.
tell looking at a
Yeah.
chronological watch. you know,
Yeah. Like, hey, this
what
how
it
you
is.
tell
It's
time.
not digital, you know, and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah. So
No, it's rough, man. It's rough. Yeah. Okay.
right.
What we looking at?
we still got one more question, man. Go ahead.
You want me to go with? Okay.
Yes.
Did I ask y'all this? Yeah, I think I asked y'all that one already. Is it okay? Yeah. Is it important to share your past with the generation now, the aka Generation Z or Y or X, whoever?
Right.
But you know what you went through growing up. Like for example, like we were joking about the iPads and the phones and how we had to go to the library and research stuff like that. Do you think it's important to tell the kids now
I think so.
so they'll know that hey, this is I mean this is a advantage you guys have nowadays.
Yes.
Don't take this for granted, you know,
Yes.
because it wasn't always like this.
I tell mine that
Okay.
all the time.
No,
That's
you
our
do.
conversation all the time.
Yeah,
I teach them that all the time.
Right. I think it's part of training.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
is.
Because I think that experience, it's you can learn from the books,
Right.
and we talked about this. You can learn, but it's nothing like hands-on experience. And
Right, right,
everything.
right.
So you can know how to do it, but
Right.
if you hadn't had the hands-on experience,
Right.
but sometimes you got to tweak the hands-on. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
And it's not always like it is,
Right.
in the instruction manual.
Right.
If
right.
you ever put anything together, and
Nah.
everything, it's not always like that.
Most
And
of them don't even come in instructions anymore.
Right.
They'll tell you to scan the
Right.
QR code and
Yeah.
yeah, you gotta.
Some guy pop on there and try to tell you how to do it.
So
But-
you want to build a cabinet? Yeah. It's
But
tough.
I think experience is a great teacher,
Yeah.
and that's how we learned.
Yes.
That's why we had the character that we had, was cause grandmama and them put that character in us.
Right. Right.
And so back to
I
the
feel
word,
you.
it said train up a child in
The
the
way
way
they
they
should go, and they would
And,
never depart from it.
Yeah.
Look at you. You ain't need to go to church.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
She still need to go, but she been in the word.
She know that word. It's instilled in her, man.
Word,
It's
yeah.
instilled in her. Yeah.
Shout out to the Rock Church.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out to Pastor Mike,
Yeah.
Pastor
Rock
Mike
City,
and the Rock
Birmingham.
Church. Shout out to the Mount Pilgrim Missionary Baptist Church,
That's right.
Fairfield, Alabama, where the Reverend
Yeah.
David W. Craig is the pastor.
Yes,
Shout
sir,
out
yes,
to
sir.
him, man,
And all the churches. Shout out to all of them.
Yeah,
Out there doing the Lord's
church,
work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, anybody out there.
You
You
lifting
go with the
up-
Joel Osteen Church? Is it Joel? Did you tell? Okay, maybe it was somebody
I
else.
live in Texas.
No, I'm saying, but I thought you watch them on the television
Oh,
and shit.
that's
no,
it.
I don't.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
My fault. That was somebody else then.
Anybody out there lifting up the name of Jesus, man, we shout them out.
Yeah, shout out to Joel Osteen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
All of them.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah. We
Yeah.
appreciate you. Hold on.
Man,
Is
okay.
it time now? Is it
Yeah,
time?
man, it's the time, man. We do this thing at the end of our broadcast.
Oh, yeah.
It's just at 6:00. What we call this, what's in the cup.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so it's just
Mhm.
talking about, since
Woo.
we've been talking about then and now.
Mm-hmm.
So we're just gonna ask y'all a series of questions about, since we're talking about then and now, we want to ask you, like, what was your best then, and what do you think?
Okay,
is
now
your
we
best
did not
now?
discuss that part.
No, we didn't. But you might have-
That's
you
your
might-
question.
That's my question.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
Uh,
might have a different way.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
go
do.
ahead.
So we each gonna ask you 5 questions.
Right.
We supposed to go tennis style back and forth,
Yeah.
but somebody ain't gonna call no names out. Be kind of punking me sometimes.
No.
Okay.
I'm
know what
learning.
saying? Yeah.
Oh.
So
Okay.
I'm learning.
yeah,
I'm
you want
learning.
to start off first, player?
Yeah, I want to start out first. And this is in the category of music.
Okay.
Who was your greatest artist then? Talking about growing up, and who is it now?
Back then,
Yeah.
I would say back then for me, oh my God. How many can
That's
I name?
hard.
As many as you want. Let's just say your top 3.
Okay, I'm going to say the Isley Brother.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to say...
Live or on recording?
Oh no! Come.
Oh,
Yeah, come on.
okay, do I?
So they don't do great concerts live, man. I'm just saying that. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
going to
sorry.
say the Gap Band, Charlie Wilson.
Okay.
I'm
Uh-huh.
going to say break down for, I'm going to say Luther Vandross too.
And
I
Luther.
gotta
All right.
get
All right.
And what about now?
Sexy
Now?
Red. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, go
What is-
ahead.
Who is that?
No offense to
She know who it
Sixty Red,
is.
but no.
What about now?
Now, let me see. I would go with now. I would still say Charlie Wilson and
Okay.
still on that.
Yeah, 'cause he's still alive.
Yes,
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
I would go with Kim. And oh God. I'm gonna say Anthony Hamilton.
Anthony. That's
Woo,
good.
man. All
Lala?
right. I like that.
Well, then
Yeah.
I'm going to say the OJs.
Uh huh.
That's a good one.
Yes.
Not O.J. Simpson, y'all.
Yeah.
He did not have. He did not have a group out. Just for the young heads out there. He did not have a R&B group out.
Yes, and
Okay.
I would,
Rest in
and
peace.
then
Alright.
I liked Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh,
Teddy.
yeah.
Okay.
He was good.
You said Tevin Campbell.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Oh damn. I'm sorry. My bad.
And
Okay.
Jeffrey Osborne.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Jeffrey
OG.
too. LTD or just Jeffrey?
All of them.
All of them. Okay.
Okay.
And what about now?
Now,
Uh huh.
Kim.
Kim.
All right.
Look him or
K-E-M.
just making sure they know. Just making sure they know.
K-E-M.
Okay.
Ooh.
This was a long question too, by the way.
Yeah,
man.
it
Don't
is.
do this no more.
Fantasia.
Don't do this no more.
Fantasia.
Yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Now. Kendrick.
Kindred. Okay.
Oh, look at Lala.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Boss Man D-Lo, because that's what you normally be playing when we come in. Okay, so here's my question.
Okay.
Best female rapper. Lala.
Then, and then now.
Then
No. That's
Yeah,
Taylor's
right.
question.
Yeah,
You
that's my
just-
question.
Stud just want to know best female
Female
rapper,
rapper.
period. Who your favorite female rapper?
MC Light.
Oh,
Come-
girl, yes.
All right, that's across the board. That's
Across
across
the
the board. Okay. You want me to go again, man, or you gonna fire it?
The mountains or the beach?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Mountains.
Mountains.
we gotta do this. Oh, shoot, that's hard. I'm gonna say the mountain.
Mountains.
Okay.
Okay.
Ain't no wrong or right answer.
No, it ain't.
Sexiest black actor.
Mm.
Sex is black.
Mia,
I
yeah.
don't know. What is that man? Dang. Oh,
Oh,
my
Yeah.
Lord.
God. No.
Oh, no.
No.
What they be
The
saying?
one that played in Queen Sugar.
Oh Lord, that dude.
Yes, him.
Kofi, something ain't it?
Now, I do
I
like
do.
Morris Chestnut.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
okay. No Samuel Jackson.
Well, you said sexy, right?
Yeah, I did. I said, yeah. I was just throwing some names
I
out.
just had to make sure I understood the question.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
What
Morris
about you,
Chestnut.
Lady K? Who you like?
Oh,
I like
God.
them dark.
I
Huh?
like them dark too, but
All
I mean,
right.
it don't matter to me. But I do like them dark.
Okay, that was rude, but go ahead.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but I do.
No love to the
That's your
caramel brothers out
preference,
there.
yeah,
No love to the
Yes,
caramel.
but I would say, ooh, God.
Wesley Snipes. You said dark now.
But wait a minute, you did say sexy too.
Now,
Oh, Wesley ain't sex. I thought Wesley was a sex symbol. My bad. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I know he right here by now, but he's still right here with me. I'm gonna say Tyrese.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Ain't no bad, show. That is on you, player. That's on you.
A man that opens the door or one that walks in first?
A man that opens
Opens
the door.
Yes.
Yeah, that was quick.
Open the
Yeah,
door.
it was.
All right. Choice
There
of
was a
meat.
reason behind that question.
Oh, okay.
Pork or chicken.
Mm.
Chicken for
Chicken.
me.
All right.
Chicken.
It's on you, player.
No, I ain't gonna ask that one.
What?
No.
Oh,
He got them essay questions over there. Mine quick fire.
Saying.
Yeah. You got to
no,
give
I'ma
colors
scratch that.
and
Oh.
descriptions.
Yeah,
and
you got it.
stuff.
Yeah, you know
Is it
my
on
answer,
wax or
so-
do you want it in
Yeah,
live?
you got it.
we might be able to answer it fast.
Night or day?
Nah,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna be
that's
answered
okay.
fast.
Okay.
Iced tea or hot tea?
What the hell?
Oh.
Yeah.
It depends on the weather.
Yeah. Well, yeah. It depends on how I feel though. But I do
okay.
hot tea.
All right.
Okay.
I do hot
Alright.
tea.
You like okay.
Yeah.
Staycay or vacay?
Ooh, steakay.
Yeah, staycay. I
Steak.
need
Okay.
one
That's
right
me.
now. Can I have a staycay?
Y'all heard of Boss Lady?
Yeah.
Y'all know you is. All right. Goes on you, play.
Reading the book or e-book, and which is an audio book.
A reading.
Reading the book.
Reading the book.
Yeah.
Reading the book.
You already know mine.
No
What
book.
is it?
I'm gonna
E-book.
listen to ebook all day. I got time for all that, man. All right, this is a tough one right here though.
Okay.
Mike Jack or Prince?
Oh!
You know that. I know what they gonna say for that.
I don't.
Oh, God.
I don't.
I don't even know
That's
who
so
Mike
wrong.
Jack is.
We ain't talking about who you
That
want to
is
get with now. We
wrong.
saying
That
talent
is
wise.
wrong.
I
No,
would
it
say
ain't.
both.
I
This
don't
real
know.
speed.
I'm gonna say both. I
Okay.
can't just
I'll
say
let,
one.
I'll let you
can't
slide
do
since it's your
that.
first time. Next time, you gotta give a definitive big word, definitive answer.
Defin-
Well, I would
oh man,
say-
I like that.
I got
Okay,
light
I'm
here
gonna
too.
have to go
Definitive
with-
answer.
I got light
I'm gonna
here
have to
too.
go with Prince. I'm sorry, but I love Michael Jackson too. But I said
It's
both
okay.
with Prince.
Oh, okay. When you said Mike Jack, you was talking about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I didn't know. I thought it was somebody new. I ain't never heard him called Mike Jack before.
I mean, it depends on your
I'm
mood.
I'm sorry.
You
It's
know,
Michael,
Prince
little
put you
Michael
in the
Jackson.
mood, you know.
Yeah,
I got a funny story behind this. I got a funny story. We was at work, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so they was talking about Lil Boosie.
Oh my
was
God, that
coming.
was so funny. Yeah, go ahead. Tell me about that.
And so I said I was going.
Oh.
Because I thought they were talking about
Boosie
Boosie
Collins.
Collins.
Oh God.
And they kept playing it on and everything, and they wouldn't tell me. They said, "You gonna get your ticket?" I said, "Yeah, man, I'm going to see Boosie." But they kept saying Lil Boosie.
They so wrong.
They were wrong for that. They were wrong for that. Yeah, they were.
Wow.
And then they
You had a good
told
time
me,
too then. You had a good time.
Yeah, we ain't talking about Boosie Collins
No,
and
sir.
Funkadelic.
No,
We
sir.
talking about Lil Boosie.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah,
Boosie, what is he? Boosie bad?
Yeah.
Lil
No,
Boosie,
yeah.
Boosie
Lil
Bad, A,
yeah,
you know all that. Yeah, yeah.
kind of stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did y'all
Man,
answer?
that's it.
I don't
Yeah.
know Lala answered what you said, Prince or Michael. Yeah, you thought I forgot, didn't you? You ain't answer.
Prince.
It's all good. Prince
It
was
just
more
depends
talented.
on the mood, though.
No, I feel you. I like both
Yeah.
of them, but Prince was more talented though, man. Hands down.
Comedy or suspense?
You threw extra,
thriller.
you threw extra question
I
in there.
like
Yeah.
Suspense.
Suspense,
Suspense?
yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Action,
Okay.
suspense.
Action is.
Yes.
What's your go-to movie? And that's my last one.
Oh, really? Oh.
Yeah. When you just need something to stimulate you, to invigorate you, what's your go-to movie?
Debbie Does Dallas. Does that count?
I'm talking about your mind.
Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah,
To
my fault.
stimulate my mind.
Yeah, just to make you feel good about yourself, that you just can sit there and watch that movie, and it just makes you feel good. That you know, that it makes you think.
I told you, be coming with the essay question.
Yeah,
yeah. Oh, you done blew Lala mind. She done blew a few.
Yeah.
man.
Look at that baby.
Well, what's your best movie then? What's your best movie that you like to watch?
You know
When
what I'm
it's
saying?
when it's snowing, I know we don't get a lot of snow, but it's
Oh,
snowing
I like-
outside, and you know you got your hot
I like
tea, and you want to sit up and
I like
you
romantic.
like romance. Okay,
Yes, romance.
so what's your best romantic movie?
Would you consider the Love of Basketball?
Yeah.
Love
Yeah,
and
that was
Brown
kinda-
Sugar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like stuff like that.
Okay.
Okay, look at you. That's so
Now, I do
sweet.
love Jones.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
love
that.
I mean,
yeah,
it's,
stuff
it's,
like
it's
that.
love our way, you know, and everything. It's
Yeah.
I do
cultural,
like that.
yeah, and everything.
But then neither one of y'all mentioned Lorenz Tate or Omar Epps as sexy as men, though.
No,
I
they
just want to throw that out
But they
there.
love the movie. Though.
Yeah, that's cool, though. But yeah,
All right.
shout out to y'all,
I
man.
was
Right.
getting ready to say, I liked what's that movie with Morris Chestnut?
Oh,
Tay
Best Man
did.
Holiday?
Best man.
Yeah,
Best
Best
Man.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, best man.
Now, I
Excuse
love
me.
to see
Yeah.
that.
Aren't they
That'd
coming
be
out with a new one of them or something?
They
already
came.
They
Yeah,
already
they did a
it.
series.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good too.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very
Yeah,
good.
everything.
That'd be my go-to. Yeah.
Last question.
No, that's
That's
it. I
it?
did
That
fine.
was the last
yeah.
one?
Yeah, you
Man,
did a
I'm telling you
bonus round.
something.
You did a bonus round.
Yeah, we did. You've
Yeah.
been watching the Real Spill podcast.
Yeah.
Man, this is episode 40. We was talking about then and now. We have had the lovely Queen
Yeah.
Lala
Uh-huh.
and Sister K or Miss K.
Lady K.
Lady
Lady
K.
K.
Yeah,
Lady
yeah,
K.
everything.
AKA
And so
Cagney
we're so
and
glad that
Lacey.
y'all
Yeah.
came, man. I'm
Yeah.
just excited. I'm still excited about them being here and everything.
Yeah.
And so
Is it possible y'all can come back or we gotta pay y'all
Yeah, come
next
back.
time?
Yeah,
Well, you know,
yeah.
I wouldn't turn down money, but no.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess this will be the last time that we see them on the Real Spill
No,
podcast.
Oh, Lala.
Okay.
But this
But
has
yeah,
been the
I'll
Real Spill podcast. I want to shout out the Pulse Network
Yes, sir.
and our guy Jermaine.
Yes.
And Lord,
Jermaine Mobley.
and we Jermaine Mosley.
Mobley. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry,
yes, sir.
Jermaine Mobley. It's
Yeah.
the Pulse Network.
Yeah.
It's on Roku TV.
Yes, sir. Yes,
and
sir.
coming soon, the Real
Yeah,
Spill.
yeah, hope so.
It's gonna be
Hope
on
so.
Roku TV, man. So
Yeah,
and
fingers
the Pulse
crossed.
Network, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
it's a local channel highlighting Birmingham talent and everything.
Yes, sir.
But you have been watching the Real,
Real
Spill
Spill
podcast.
podcast.
I'm telling man.
And I'm your favorite Rand Cole still.
Don't go away though, because coming up next is
Yes,
the
sir.
Real Spill After Dark.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey,
Episode
yo, Toy,
23.
Episode 23.
The breakdown.
The breakdown.
Yeah,
Episode
breakdown.
23, man.
Yeah, yeah.
Pay attention, man. And so we want you to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button,
Yeah.
call your friends,
Yeah.
send us some criticism, or
Yeah,
send
comments,
us,
yeah.
comments, whatever you
If
want.
y'all just want to talk about us, that's cool. As long as y'all subscribe.
you know,
We ain't
we-
tripping.
yeah, we
ain't
putting
tripping.
ourselves out there.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
you know,
Why?
Right.
but
Like,
good content,
Yeah.
great content. You know,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
we
it
ain't
was.
spilling no tea. We just having good content, good conversation, and
That's it,
everything.
play. That's it.
And a good grown folk conversation,
Mhm.
quality guests, and
Yeah.
that's what our thing was. start of 2024.
That's
And
right.
we was gonna bring you a great show.
Yes,
And
sir.
I think we've been doing a good job at it.
We have,
So,
man. We trying.
This has been
The Real Spill Podcast. Yeah.
All right, man.
I thought my tech man was gonna.
Yeah, he gonna put us out. Yeah,
Thought he gonna hit the stop button.
he gonna hit the
first.
stop button on us. Yeah, here you come.
Other way, player. Yeah, go the other way, man. It's all good. I'm gonna just sing for you till you get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
When the night
okay.
It's
has come. I don't know the rest. But I bought him enough time. Let my boy go right there. Appreciate you, killer. Appreciate you, killer. All right.
Sleep.
I gotta get up on this one.
Man, appreciate y'all, man. That was
All right,
great.
thank y'all.
We had a good
I
time.
enjoy, yes.